NFC tags allow you to do some pretty unique automations in your smart home. And in this video, we'll be looking at some creative and practical automations that you can do in your smart home with NFC tags in different rooms of your home. Like how to use one outside, having Siri announce on your HomePods if you need toilet paper during an important meeting,
Can you bring me some toilet paper, please?
pausing camera motion notifications, and ending with complete privacy during those special moments in the bedroom. Wink, wink. I can't wink. That was so stupid. I don't know why. But before we go inside, let's first start outside because some NFC tags can actually be used outdoors. So I'm here at my outdoor shed that I use to store things I only use a few times during the year, like during the holidays. And having a lock on this shed is a great way to protect everything that's inside. But I often forget what the code is. So I put an NFC tag next to my lock that displays the code on my phone whenever I scan the tag. And since multiple phones can be used with one NFC tag, that means that somebody else can scan the tag and it'll display the code to the shed as well. This is a very basic shortcut and only uses the show result action. Just type in your code and maybe a message and it'll quickly show the code. You'll have to share the shortcut with another person for them to use it, and if you change the code, you'll have to update the shortcut and share it again with the new code. I've been using this NFC tag here for about a week now, and it's held up during heavy rainfall and freezing temperatures. I also use an Aqara contact sensor on the door here inside a weatherproof enclosure so I can see if the door is opened or closed from the Home app and receive an alert when it is opened or closed. I'll leave a link to the NFC tags that I'm using in this video and others as well down in the description below. So coming into my house, the first room that we'll be looking at is in the laundry room, and you can use an NFC tag and a smart plug to help you do your laundry. When you scan the tag, a smart plug could turn on and change the color of a smart bulb to red as a visual indicator that clothes are washing, and after an hour, the plug could turn off and then turn off the light to indicate the clothes are done washing. You can use any brand of a smart light in the Home app for this to work, and any brand of a smart plug that supports an auto off timer feature, like this one by Maris or this one by TP-Link that supports Matter. First, create an automation in the manufacturer app of the smart plug that when the plug is turned on, have it auto turn off after a certain number of minutes or an hour. Then create an automation in the Home app that when the plug is on, change the color of the light, and then another one that when the plug is turned off, then turn off the light. And you can put the smart plug in any room of your house or on a device that does not get used often. And as an audible indicator, you could actually use a HomePod to announce whenever your laundry is done. Either way though, having your lights turn on or having an audible sound play is great for somebody who is hearing impaired or may have visual disabilities. Now keep in mind, NFC tags often do not play well with metal, which can make it difficult to use these tags on a laundry machine. So you could instead get an NFC tag that works on metal, or put this tag on a wall, or use a smart button instead. We'll be comparing NFC tags to smart buttons and which one you should use when later on in the video. Coming into the kitchen, if you're like me, then you like to listen to music while you make food. So you could put an NFC tag near a HomePod to play a certain playlist based on the time of day. So in the morning, more upbeat music could play as you make breakfast, and in the evening, smooth jazz music could play at dinner to help you wind down for the night. Pair this with a HomeKit scene that changes the color of lights based on the time of day, and you've got yourself a nice setup with only one NFC tag instead of using multiple. Ah yes, a green apple, my favorite kind of apple. Huh? Motion alert at the front door. I wonder what this is about. Ooh, I got a package. Now, before I go outside, I know that my doorbell was sending me a motion alert, but since I know it's me, I don't want to receive an alert. So I can use an NFC tag near my front door that turns off motion alerts for my doorbell and other cameras. And whenever I come back inside, I can scan the tag and it will re-enable motion alerts. I'm using cameras by Eufy and was able to get the security modes from the Eufy app synced to HomeKit using HomeBridge. And I mapped out the different modes from the Eufy app to reflect my needs. It works pretty well, though it's not perfect, and you're not able to do this for any other camera brand, at least none that I'm aware of, as enabling or disabling motion alerts is not really a supported feature by Apple yet for some odd reason. Now let's go see what's inside that package. Alright, so I'm back inside with this package. I have no idea what's inside it, so let's go ahead and open it together. Wow. This is a visionary pass created by Justin Harris, who is sponsoring today's video. A one-of-a-kind, personalized photo ID card for creators. On the front is your picture and a short biography, and on the back is custom handcrafted scribble art with your favorite colors, which mine are black and blue. Just look at how great this looks. There's also an extendable clip for attaching to a shirt, and apparently this ID card also has a built-in NFC tag. What? We'll be testing that out later on. It also comes with a personalized, encouraging, handwritten note from the creator and designer himself, Justin, as well as instructions that say to just tap the pass and it opens my Visionary Pass Circle profile, which is a community of other creators. And yep, wow, there's my social media handles and my YouTube channel, and if I tap it, it opens my YouTube channel. Wow, this is so cool. Oh my gosh. Now what's even cooler is that because this photo ID card has an NFC tag built in, that means that you can program your photo ID card to do virtually anything that you want it to do. Like running any of your Siri shortcuts, controlling your smart home devices and running scenes, open any link, and more. There's virtually an unlimited amount of things that you can do with this photo ID card. So whether you're a content creator, a photographer, or do anything creative, this ID card makes it quick and easy to show your portfolio on the go. And you can pick up your own photo ID card and have Justin create your own one-of-a-kind design on the back by using the link down in the description below. And a huge thank you to Justin for supporting the channel. Speaking of my YouTube channel, my office is where I create all of these videos. And I recently added a treadmill and standing desk to my setup, and sometimes I like to watch YouTube videos while I walk on the treadmill. I put an NFC tag on my treadmill remote, and I use it to run my exercise shortcut that wakes my office Apple TV, turns off some lights, opens the YouTube app, and I can find something to watch. I'm a huge fan of food challenge videos, and one of my favorite YouTubers is Eric the Electric. And speaking of challenges, I think I ate something bad because my stomach is giving me quite the challenge. I don't feel so good. I'll be right back. After taking care of some much needed business, it's time to complete my trip. Now this may look like a serious problem, but I actually have an NFC tag near my toilet paper holder that whenever I scan it, Siri intercoms a custom message to all the HomePods in my house that I need some toilet paper.
Can you bring me some toilet paper, please?
This shortcut is ran on a personal device, so the language and the voice of Siri will be the voice set up in the Siri settings on your iPhone and not the voice set up in the Home app. You're not able to customize the voice type that Siri says or the speed that Siri says it at, either to all the HomePods in the house or only in select rooms. And a huge shout out to Reed over at Smart Home Solver for this special bathroom automation idea. Now, speaking of special, the bedroom is a useful place for an NFC tag. You could, of course, put one on your bedside table to run a goodnight scene that turns off all your lights in your home and set your phone to a do not disturb. And that's cool and all and a useful idea for an NFC tag, but here's something that you've not seen before. A camera in a bedroom is helpful if you have pets to make sure that they're okay while you're away, but during those special moments, wink, wink, having a camera in the bedroom could make you feel a little bit uncomfortable. You could put a smart plug on the camera that when you run a sexy time scene, it can disable the power to the camera, but having the lens still exposed can still feel invasive. Well, some HomeKit cameras support a privacy mode that physically rolls the camera lens back for complete privacy, and this feature can be used in a Siri shortcut. So during those special moments, wink, wink, you can scan the NFC tag and it can roll the lens back. Then it can wait a few seconds and also turn off the camera's power on a smart plug for complete privacy. And then scan the tag again to turn everything back on. Some cameras only have the privacy mode exposed as an action in a shortcut and not available in HomeKit. And some cameras like the Aqara ones can be exposed as a scene to HomeKit, so you could skip the NFC tag and use a smart button to turn off the camera. Not all cameras support a privacy mode like the Eufy Pan and Tilt, but cameras by Aqara and SwitchBot do that I have tested. Now, as you have been watching this video, you may have been asking yourself, Can't I do a lot of these automations with a smart button instead of an NFC tag? And yes, as cool and as fun as NFC tags can be, sometimes a smart button, like an Aqara mini switch or the Onvis K5 switch, can be more useful and practical for running certain automations. A smart button is more useful for controlling HomeKit devices or running scenes, as it does not require you to physically have your phone on hand like you would to use an NFC tag. For more advanced automations like controlling settings of your phone or using additional non-smart home actions, an NFC tag is a better choice. NFC tags are also cheaper, can be used outside, and don't require Wi-Fi to work, unlike smart buttons that are more expensive. Some require an additional hub and require internet connection to work. So should you buy an NFC tag or a smart button? Well, that depends solely on what you're wanting to control or do with it. I'm personally more of a fan of smart buttons than NFC tags, since I only need to control smart home devices and I don't like having to carry around my phone just to run an automation. But that's just me. If you are wanting to use NFC tags, here are 3 pro tips for easier setup. First, create your automation from a regular shortcut, then use the NFC tag to run the shortcut. This allows for easier changes in the future and avoids the need to recreate the shortcut if the NFC tag needs to be replaced. The second tip is to add a vibrate action at the beginning of each shortcut. This allows you to get a physical response that your shortcut actually ran, and that way you're not having to keep scanning the tag and wondering if the shortcut actually scanned or not. And the third tip is that if you want to use an NFC tag, you may not like how they stick out. Well, you can hide an NFC tag behind a light switch for a discrete location and scan the wall switch. People won't even know the tag is there, and it's a fun trick to show people. Let me know how you use NFC tags in your smart home down in the comment section down below. Here's another video that I think you will like. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.